Hi, folks. The other game ended early, so we're just warming up now, and then each team will get to warm up. I started the live stream early here. Here we go. So now the other team, the Twisters Volleyball Club, will get to do their warm-ups. So we're just waiting for... I just put it back on the action so you can watch them warm up. Okay, I found out what's going on. It's single elimination. So if we lose, it's over. But you have to ref the next game. So if we lose this game, just theoretically, I'm not saying I want to lose. I'm not saying I want to go home early and get some rest. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I, of course, want to win. But if theoretically, if we were to lose, we would then ref the next game, and then we're out of here. If we win, we would be playing, the last game would be like 2 o'clock. So, but you wouldn't have to ref, if you win through it, you don't have to ref after that. So, worst case, if you believe in two things. Here we go, here's Virginia to let us know. Here's Virginia.
From Colleen.
Okay.
If we win this game, our next, thank you for the shorty and me. If we win this game, we will play again at 11 a.m. against Lava. It's exciting news.
You came all the way over to tell me that?
Listen, it's
you could have just hand signaled it.
I know.
Okay.
11.
Do we play Lava?
At 11,
okay.
After we win this game.
Okay. All right.
We're going to go win this.
But if we lose this game, we ref that 11 a.m. game? Okay. All right. Well... and this is the Twisters Volleyball Club. They are, from as best I can tell on the internet, they either are from Texas or Merced. I think Merced. I don't think there's any teams from Texas here. It'd be a lot for them to travel. So they're from Merced. And just by judging their serving and their ball handling, and that serve right there, I think that they are a good team. So this is going to be a tough one. So thank you for joining us this early Sunday morning. And this is what they brought for snacks for our girls. Gatorade and donut holes. Needless to say, I don't agree with that in terms of feeding Hazel, because she would eat those, and that's just not how I want Hazel starting her day. We tried to go to a Starbucks, and because we had to get up early, the line was out the door, 30-minute wait, so I dropped Hazel off here and had her run the gauntlet of food at this place. And I think she found a breakfast burrito. I'm not sure about Sparks Convention Center breakfast burritos, but it's all we had. Because we're, the first game's at 9, you wake up, you kind of get caught into this no man's land, a food desert in the morning. The other thing I will say is last night, all the music that was being played. Okay. What are you missing, sweetie? What? All right, we're just getting ready for the warm-ups. You can tell they're doing the serving back and forth. The girls are looking like they have a lot of energy. We got out early last night. We had a good dinner. We went to Mod Pizza and got a salad. I think a bunch of other people went to this Elixir place, and they're saying 10 seconds left. So we're getting going. I'm going to get better position here, set up in position. And here we go. I'm kind of liking this part of the court. Maya, you want to come over?
Hi.
What are your thoughts, sweetie?
I think we're going to win.
Come up closer.
Oh, okay.
You having a good tournament?
Yes.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Maya, Nika's sister.
And you're on Amplify, the 17-year-old team, right?
Yeah.
And when do you play today?
11 o'clock.
Okay. What court?
36.
Okay. Whoa. Well, let's go line up and give them high fives, okay? Okay. Wow. That's a little adrenaline shot for a Sunday morning, huh? A lot of excitement. So we are playing the Twisters, which is a team from, as I said, as best I can tell, Merced, California. There's another team from Texas called the Twisters, but I don't think that's them. All right. Let me lower this a little bit for my benefit. Okay. All right. We have Molly in. Molly gave me a new fun fact. She works with senior citizens. Isn't that sweet of her? And then you have Hazel Kalani. Then you have in front Ella Stewart and, of course, Allie, our setter, who yesterday was actually slamming the ball down. So we have kind of a new lineup. I don't think I've seen this lineup yet from Katie. So it looks like and there we go. Of course, Nika subs out with Molly. So I don't think I've seen this lineup in this tournament. So it looks like Katie took some time yesterday to map out something to see if she can get, okay, the Twisters are shooting first. Kehlani puts it up. Allie serves it over to Ella, who pops it in. And that's back to Hazel. Allie sets it up again to Ella. Rinse and repeat. And they get it over. Kehlani gets it up, and Nika gets it up, and Hazel almost gets it over. That was great hustle, and Nika had this incredible matrix dive to pop it up with her knuckles. All right, so it's 0-1. Ooh, that was a ball, had a lot of English on it. Again, setting to Ella is a little bit far, but Ella handles it okay. Puts it back in. Oh, and the girl pushes it down, but Allie finds it. And it was a double hit, and there's Virginia that walks by with the peace sign. Fun fact, Virginia's son and Stewart's brother, play on the same basketball team. So we have two girls on this volleyball team, and their brothers play on a basketball team. Isn't that fun? They had a tournament yesterday in Oakland. All right. Allie is serving. She's coming into your screen. She pops it over. Allie gets it up, sets it to Nika. Nika sets it to Ella, who pops it over a cross-court shot. Hazel Hovey's going to pop it up to Allie, who's going to set up Stewart, who's going to bonk it down. Stewart sends it downtown, sending it to the Reno Mountains. It is now 2-1. And there's lots of cheering on our side, but you can't see, it's off screen. Allie serves it to the right. That's going to be out. That ball is out, and just like that, it's 3-1. So we have a 2-point lead. Allie does her jump serve to the left this time. They pop it over. Allie gets it up. Nika sets Ella, and Ella ends the point with the cross-court slam. And it's a TO. A quick TO. A Sunday morning TO. Who doesn't love those? Maya, come on in. What are your thoughts about what you've seen so far? This is Nika's sister. Come in close and speak loudly.
Okay, it's good. It's 4-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like how they're playing?
Yeah, they're playing good.
And they seem to be doing the same thing consistently.
Yes.
Setting it to Allie, setting it to Ella, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Is your team playing this well?
Yes, we are playing good.
Okay. All right, well, that was a fun interview of Maya. And we're now back into the action. And there's Allie with a huge serve. Their libero gets it. And Allie gets it with one hand. And Stewart just kind of pushes it over. Helps it out. And it hits my tripod. Wow, there was a lot that happened there. That ball came back and hit my tripod. There was so much momentum on it. But Allie hit it over and Stewart just helped it. And now we're back in action again. And just like that, it's another win. So it's 6-1. Allie's on a roll. She's got her game face on. She does her jump serve, shoots it to the right, and it just falls this way. Falls towards us. It could have gone either way. It was a coin flip. And if there was just a little more tension on that net, I think it would have gone over. All right, it's 6 to 2. We're up in the first set. Good morning. Sunday morning in Reno. All right, big serve. Nika gets it up. Hazel Hovey sets it over to Allie, who's just going to have to put it back in play, and it's out a little bit too long. That ball was just getting bounced around like in a pinball machine. Okay, here we go. The other team's serving up. They're in purple and black, the Twisters from Merced, California. And we're, of course, in our black and orange, sort of the Halloween costumes. It really pops. And sets it up to Nika, who passes it to Allie, who gets to Stewart, and it's out a little too much. So we are now 6 to 4. They've had 3 unanswered points. In the back line is Hazel, Nika, and Allie, and you're seeing Ella kind of move back just in front of Ella. She can't go behind her because you have to stay in position. Here it goes. Ella pops it up. Allie scoops it up. Hazel's going to have to get it over, and she does. Keeps the ball in play. Good play by the Hazel right there. Again, to Hazel, gets it up. Well, Hazel's getting a lot of action. And a little dump down. No, they get it. What's going to happen here? Again to Hazel. It's her third shot on this point, and it's an exclamation point from Stewart, who snaps her wrist down to the left in the gray. You love to see it. The coach has been telling these girls, snap your wrist. When your hand goes up, snap it down. And so coach are telling Isla to go in the front row, not position. They didn't want to get a rotation mistake. And this is Audrey that's serving. They get it over. Nika sets it to Allie, who just pops it over, who they pop it back. Audrey sets it now to Allie, and Isla just kind of gently pops it over with their little pirouette, and it just goes over Stewart and Allie. So it is 7-5 right now in the first set. And the Twisters, the other team, are bringing in some other girls in the front. They have some height in the front. Their number 14 is tall. And they slam it in. Isla gets it up to Audrey, who's going to get it back to Isla, who's just going to put it back into play. And Stewart does this little hand swing that gets the ball back over somehow. It's a big shot, and that was out. The player on the other team put the flag way up in the air. And now is Nika serving. Nika does a jump serve, a nice shot. Their libero manages to dig it up, and they're just going to get it back over. So we have a shot for a nice kill. Allie is going to set it close to Molly, who snaps her wrist and gets it down. Here's Allie again, gets it over. Nice save. The other girl knuckles it over. Allie again. Who's she going to serve to? It looks like Isla. They get it. Isla again just pops it over. Nika jumps in there. Allie does a back set serve to Coco, who's her first shot of the day. Coco, the ball kind of got deflected off of Molly, and Coco said, I'm not going to set that. I'll just take it. Thank you very much. And slam it down. And the score is 9-5. 9-5 on a Sunday. Here we go. Nika serves it up. The ball drops. See Nika getting on, setting to Isla. Oh, it went over accidentally. Setting it to Allie, who sets it all the way over to Isla, who slaps it around the top of the net. It travels on the top. Nika again setting it. This time to Coco. Coco swings back. Her back might be sore from having to go all the way back to Ben to get that. Nika now is setting Isla. Everyone is eating. Everyone is getting a shot at this. That was a total teamwork. I think every single person on that team touched the ball twice. What a wonderful show of teamwork. And here's Nika. We have double digits now, 10-5. And they barely get it over. Allie does a back set to Coco, who hits it with her right hand. Coco goes to St. Vincent's and plays 3 sports, lacrosse, soccer, and volleyball. Here is Isla, gets it over, Isla Vista. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not her name, that's my nickname for her. Nika is on a tear right now. They cannot break her serve. It's 11-5, and she does another ace. Sunday morning ace. There's a ball coming after my tripod. Okay, I saved it. Oh my God, there a little excitement there for me. Here she goes, another powerful serve, and they don't know what to do. They do not have an answer for Nika's serve. Nika's serve is the question, and they don't have the answer. So it is now 12-5, and here's Nika. You can't see her now. She's coming in your screen and slams another one. Okay, they get this one up. They should be able to get this one over. Okay, Nika, more action for her. Allie sets up to Molly, who does a nice wrist slap. Nika sets it up to Allie, who does serve all the way over to Isla, and that was out. It looked like it could have been on the line, but they put the flag up, and they finally break Nika's serve. I think she got like 5 or 6 points there. Okay, here they're serving, and they hit it in the net. It just goes over, and Coco manages to save it. An incredible save. Sort of a backwards hammer shot across. Audrey gets it, and Coco is slow. Don't celebrate too soon. Here we go over, and Isla's just going to kind of gently put it over to where they're not. A little laser point strategic placement of the ball. It's 14-6. We have Kaylani coming in. Watch out. Kaylani's serving. You can't see her. She'll come into your screen. We all remember the run she went on yesterday. And it looks like it's starting again. Ladies and gentlemen, Kaylani has entered the arena. Her serve is here. And it's saying, good morning. Welcome to my serve. I'm serving up aces for breakfast. Yes, Kaylani is serving pancakes, sausage, and aces. That's her second in a row. It is now 16-6. That's just a hammer over the front of the net. It is so much power. There's another timeout. 17-6. Good morning. This is the Sunday morning church at Kaylani's Aces. I mean, I don't even know what to say about her serve. When she gets started, you can't stop. What? Okay, Ellie wants to get interviewed. Ellie, come on over. This is Nika's mom. Ellie, share your thoughts, what you're seeing.
Oh, they're on fire. Their energy's amazing right now.
And what about those serves? Your daughter had a great run.
Thank you, and Kaylani's killing it right now.
Okay, all right, that was another fun interview. All right, back to the action. Watch the right of your screen when Kaylani will come into it. She's got 3 aces in a row. It's 17-6, and that one doesn't have as much oomph on it. And let's see, there's a lot of people going. Allie just dumps it over. They hammer it back to Audrey. Allie's going to set up Isla, who hits a cross court, and it's out. All right, they finally break the serve. It's 17-7 in the first set of the Sunday morning game. Amplify versus the Merced Twisters. Okay, so let's see what this girl in the Twisters can do. She's going to serve it in nicely. Nika puts it up nicely to Allie, who sets over to Isla on this side of the court. And it was in. So it is 18-7. And we got a substitution. Newsflash, Audrey and Ella. Ella's coming in, Audrey's coming out. So that's a newsflash for the bottom of your screen. And we have Isla is serving, and something's going on. They're saying that they weren't ready. They were still rotating. Isla needed to wait for the whistle to blow in the serve, so take that one off the books. It's as if it never happened. And Isla decides to push it to the right side of the court. The girls just kind of get it over to Nika, who sets up Allie all the way across to Ella, and that's going to be out. too much. And here we go. Newsflash. Hazel Hovey is coming in for Isla. So Hazel's going to go in rotation in the back right. Isla comes out. And their libero on the twisters is serving up to Kaylani, who gets it up nicely to Allie, who does a back set to Molly, who slams it down. Let's see if the twisters can recover. They do. Kaylani sets it up to Allie, who has to run really far to give it to Ella, who has a little too much on it again. And something is going on. It looks like the ref wants to talk to the flag girls. Sometimes he's just saying, if it hits the line, that's in. Sometimes he takes a little time to make a lesson, and he gave it to us, just like I said. I think he said he thought it was in, and now the girl on the other team is going up and talking to him and saying, what just happened? We thought it was out. What's going on? And this is here we go. Molly, you want to talk about your volunteering for senior citizens? Talk about it. All right, get in the game. Stop talking to me. All right, she's serving. That was Molly telling me that she does puzzles and crafts with senior citizens before her serves. Okay, that has a lot on it, and that's out. Again, what you saw is one of the players on the other team going to the main ref, asking them for an explanation, which is really unusual in sports, but I kind of like it because it makes these girls learn how to exude confidence and stand your ground and ask questions. There was Kaylani's mom, just showed up. Hopefully she saw the aces. Ooh, she's going out. Oh, wow. Respect for a secret entrance for Kaylani's family. Hi, hello everyone.
Back here.
That's nice.
Yeah.
They found a hack for where to park. Go ahead and go across. It's after the game. Yeah. Welcome to the game. Hi. Hey, everyone. Wow. They came like a secret entrance. I got to figure out where they parked and went because I parked really far away. But it was a nice walk in the morning. Kaylani digs it up. Allie passes it to Ella, and the other team manages to get it back up. Looks like we're going to get in, and they hit it. They hit it to where we weren't, and Nika had a beautiful dive, and thank goodness she has those knee pads because she was skating across the ground. And just like that, it's 11-19, so they're in double digits. Here we go. Twister serving it up. Kaylani does a nice, and Allie serves it all the way across. So that ball did a lot of traveling on our side of the court. And the girl gets it up. Kaylani gets it up. Allie is going to set it up to Stewart, and Stewart gets the point with emphasis. It's now 20-11. Kaylani and Coco are subbing out. It looks like the coach wants to bring in the lefty from St. Vincent's. And we have, of course, Allie serving. It's 20-11. Allie's got an incredible serve. Let's see what's going on here. Nika sets it to Allie, who does a back set to Coco, who hits it with the right hand. But they don't know what to do with it because they were expecting her to hit it with the left hand, and she hits it with the right hand. She's ambidextrous, I think. All right. Allie's got the game face on. Very serious look on her face. Puts it into play. Team pops it over. Hazel Hovey pops it up to Allie, who does a front set right in front of her to Stewart. Again, Allie hits it to Nika, who now sets Allie again. The setter is going to slam it. And Allie is a utility player. She can do everything. She serves, sets, and spikes. Triple S. She is dangerous. It's 22-11. They found the ball somehow in the recesses of this Sparks Convention Center. Pets it back to Allie, who serves it over to their libero. They just try to get it over. Coco gets a real far hit, and Stewart tries to clean it up. But it was just a little too hard. It was hitting to the net, and it's really hard to to save those when they're going right in the net. It's 22-12. Okay, we're waiting. Hazel, Nika, Ella, Allie. Ball passes to Nika. Allie does a set all the way across to Stewart, who does all the way across to their libero. Oh, it was just too much. The ball was just traveling towards the secret door entrance that Kaylani's family found. It's like the ball wanted to escape via the same way. So it's 22-13. Let's see what we do here. They serve it. Oh, that was on the line. That was a really good serve, actually. Okay, 22-14, first set, first game of the Sunday, sudden death tournament. Here we go. Hazel gets it up to Nika. Nika gets it up. Nice set to Stewart, who bumps it over beautifully. Let's see what happens. And there was miscommunication on their side. And we are subbing out, looks like Hazel for Isla and Ella for Audrey. Okay. And Audrey's going to serve. It's 23-14. So 2 more points. And this game is ours. Audrey serves it in. And nice save by Allie. Nika passes it to Isla, who gets it over. Nika says, I'll set that up. Allie goes a back set to Coco, who slams it down, but it just was a little too far. And the coach is doing a little snap your hand. See this? She's talking to Coco, snap your hand. It's really simple and really hard at the same time. You got to do it all one motion. Jump up, get your hand up and slap it down. And no, Isla saves a beautiful one. And Allie decides to pass it over. And it is now 24-15. This will be set point. And we have Nika, and you're hearing Nika's mom and sister cheering her on right now. Very supportive family. And they get it over. Nika serves and sets. Allie serves it up to Isla. Let's see what happens here. Nice hit, but Audrey says, I can do that. Allie again serves it up to Isla. This is the Allie-Isla show this morning. Again, Audrey, Allie. No, back serve to Coco, who hits it down with the snap of a wrist. And they get it over well. Allie saves it. Now we're doing it again. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Allie says, I'll do that. I can spike it. Wow, this is a big set, and we win that point and win that set. We have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets in a row. Wow. And all the girls are huddling up, holding hands. Reminder, this is a sudden death tournament. If we win, we play at 11. We play a team called Lava, apparently. That's what Virginia told me. But Virginia tends to give some misinformation here or there, so take it with a grain of salt. No offense to Virginia. But I'll examine who the other team is. And I wanted to spend a little moment talking about Reno and their lack of a noise ordinance. Because last night there was a parade of 2 types of motorcyclists. The first was the guys on the crotch rockets who were revving their engines on the road. I don't know who they're doing this for. And literally my nightmare is if one of my daughters falls in love with a crotch rocket rever. They are the most annoying genus of the human sapiens I can imagine. What makes you on a Saturday night want to get in your motorcycle and go back and forth and rev your engine and keep everyone up? But they're not to be outdone by the guys on the motorcycles with an insanely loud speaker system, and they go down and play music back and forth. Imagine the worst radio station you can ever turn the dial to, playing a wide variety of really bad music at a massive decibels, playing, and I'm on the 13th floor, and I could hear it like it was right next to me. So if I were to live in Reno, I'd run for office and make a noise ordinance and say, you can't have motorcycles on the strip and you can't have loud speakers. But apparently I'm not a politician in Reno, So I'm not a say, so I just have to suffer through and be kept up till midnight. Anyway, enough of my venting session. Let's go back to the games. So we have, let's see who Katie's putting in for the second set. It's a new group of people. Of course, we have Nika, we have Isla. I see Stuart in the middle, of course. She's from TAM and likes sushi and does not know how to snap. And I was talking to Gracie and Hazel. I said, during downtime, we should sit down crisscross with applesauce with Stuart, put our hands on our knees, and just snap our fingers, and slowly she'll learn. Okay, here's Ella and Coco. And serving is Allie. You can't see her, she's behind me, or she's to the right of me. And the ball's put in play. Allie bounces it. And here we go. Okay. And we begin the second set with an ace. Love to see it. And the girls huddle up. I think they're talking to each other. A little audible that Allie's calling, a little adjustment of what she wants to see at the net when she serves. She serves it in the middle, way back. Their libero sets it up, and they're going to put it back in. Isla's going to get it. Virginia's walking past me again. And wow, what a beautiful right hand little fingertip push down by Coco, who's really tall, and she has a really high jump. She gets up really high. I think she's taller than me. Here's Allie, serves it to the right. She clearly likes what she sees over on that side of the court. Again, Isla to Allie to Stuart, who gets a good hit, but the arc just took it a little bit into the purple past the line. Okay, it is 1-1 in the second set. No, sorry, 2-1 in the second set. There's a serve into the net. It'll be 3-1, and we're going to get a substitution. Wait a minute. Sorry, he called it for the other side. Sorry, I have no idea what's going on. There's a substitution. Audrey for Ella. So they are saying that was not... I'm sorry, folks. I have no idea what's going on other than the other team won the point. We did some rotation, but... And now the ref, to his credit, is saying, Coach, is everything cool? And so now, I guess it looks like a redo maybe of the last point. Okay, Ella sets it nicely to Allie, who sets up. Oh, yes! That is Stuart cross court. Definitive point win. That was a great one by Stuart. And now Audrey's coming in to serve. Audrey's a San Marin Mustang. She pumps it over to the right. They just kind of hit it over with their palm of their hand. Allie does a cross court to Isla, who just slams it down. So Audrey's won her first set, or first serve. It's 4-1 in the second set. Audrey gets it over again, just pushes it right into play. Make them play it. And these girls are playing it. Audrey does a little dive. Allie all the way across to Isla. Their libero saves it. Okay, we have Isla, wants it again, but she gives a back set to Coco, who is slapping her wrists right and left. I think after the game, they might have done some work, because Coco is just getting some nice... She's always had the velocity, but she's got some nice angles on the ball that's going down into the gray area. Audrey serving it up for the third time, and that's an ace. And you're hearing the girls on the other side. I'll show it to you. See that? When you get an ace, the girls go down on their knees and slap the ground. Ace, ace, ace. Hope they wash their hands out of that because the ground's kind of dirty. All right, here we go. Put the ball in the play, and Stuart says no. Stuart says, no, thank you. We don't want the ball over here. Keep it. And in the meanwhile, we'll take a point too. And it's 7-1. Stuart got up so high on that one. All right, here's Audrey coming into your screen. A nice serve to the right. Back to Nika. Allie sets up Isla. Isla it was kind of like a misfire, to be honest. And Isla recovers with her left hand and pushes it over with her fingertips, which you love to see. And Isla, I think, did ballet when she was younger because she has this beautiful like ballet jump when she goes. I'm going to ask her during the break, unless we lose the game, in which case I'm just going to go home. Okay, there. Wow, Stewart somehow finds that save. And there we have Isla does a little pushover again, and it's out. And it's now 8-1 and a timeout. Lots of fun, lots of energy, lots of taunting. It's 9-1 in the second set. This whole trajectory of this tournament, I mean, let's be honest, we kind of got punched in the jaw or in the stomach in that first day. The first two games were close, but the last game of the first day was brutal. We just got beat. I'm just going to call it like it is. And we have not lost a game since then, or a set since then. We are undefeated. This team has just found their bearings and has been really playing well. It's great to see. Now, I'm not going to get too cocky about it. I'm just saying, objectively, it's fun. All right. Audrey puts it back into play, and there was a mistake on the other team. She back set it, and it went a little bit too far. So Audrey is just continuing her run here. Here we go. Audrey puts it way far back to the right. The girl just decides to put it in play. Nika sets it to Allie, who does a back set to Coco, and it just, it's kind of weird. It went over. It went over somehow. I don't know how Coco was able to make the ball do that. It was like a snooker game where she got a spin on it and it went over, and they were saying that the girl touched it. And we have a pro. Allie is now talking to the ref. Allie's like, bruh, we all saw what happened. You know it happened. It was our point. And the guy's saying, nope, fist bump, their point, move on. And now Allie is going back and talking to the coach as a messenger, and Allie's saying, don't kill the messenger. Let's just play on, and it's 10-2. And that's what I recommend we play on, because we got a big lead, and the other team's making a rotation. And our coaches are saying, just move on. Okay, in the front, we have Stewart on the right, Coco in the middle, and Allie on the left. And then behind them, flanking them, is Isla, Nika, and of course Audrey, the San Marin Mustang. And they pass over to Audrey, who gets it up. Sets it to Isla, who hits it really hard. And wow, those girls on the other team, the Twisters, got it over. And Coco locks and loads, jumps up. And Nika lets it go, but it was in. Nika, in her brain, it was going out, but in reality, it was going in. And sometimes those ones are tough. It's tough to let go and tough to not let go. And they followed up with a shot in the net. And we have a substitution. Molly is coming onto the court. Molly, as we all know, plays board games with senior citizens on her volunteering time. That's very sweet. Nika serving it up. Nika's kind of mad about letting that one go, so she's looking for redemption. Allie serves it up to Molly, who hits it down nicely. Molly has a beautiful spike from the net. She really gets the ball over perfectly. Spet back to Isla, who does a little teeny kiss over, not the spike. Okay, back a lot. This is a big rally. Nika serving it up to Coco, who took a step too soon, is the best way I can describe it. She needed to wait a half second. It's 11-4 in the second set. We won the first set. 1-2. Audrey puts it up nicely. Here's Coco. Coco just bumps it over. Okay, the girls get it over. Audrey to Nika. Here's Isla's. Nope. Okay. Hashtag momentum shift for the Twisters. We're getting caught in the Twister dust up here. Whoa, look at that. Walk past the screen was Mr. Pink. He was a coach. He looks like a fun coach. It's kind of like a pink Elvis for the team that we might have to play if we win this one. All right, Isla, Susan was on the line. The flag was down. That was just beautifully placed. It's one of those, if you're on the other team, you want to let it go because it looks like it's going out because there's so much speed behind it. But it hits it. Avery makes an appearance. I don't think she's played yet. Avery, our left-hander. This is her first time in the game, and she gets a beautiful serve that just loses height right when it clears the net. Allie serves it over to Audrey, who puts it back into play. So now we're going to wait, see what the other team can do. The other team slams it over. Avery gets it up nicely, serving over. Left-hand shot by Isla. Here we go. Audrey gets it up. Allie serves it up to Avery, who slams it down lefty across court. Again, this is a long rally. This is as long as those motorcycle revving it last night on Reno Boulevard, and we win it finally. Wow. There's the coach, Mr. Pink. All right, making an appearance. He looks like he has a lot of personality. You know, he's fun. All right, Avery's already won one. Let's see what you can do on this serve. Nice serve again. Again, it loses. It's a sinker ball that is just so hard because it gets you out of position. You think it's going to keep going, and it doesn't, and you have to, like, run up, and the other team wins it. The other team wins that point. So they break Avery's serve. I'm trying to see the score. I can't. Wow, that was a nice serve. It's 13-7. That was a really nice serve. That serve was like Avery's serve on the other side. So you can just see from this version of what it's like to receive a serve by Avery or Allie or any of our players. Watch this. It just hugs the top of the net and then sinks. I mean, it's scary. All right, Audrey gets it back over and says, let's see what you guys got on the Twisters. Okay, the Twisters are going to hit it over across court, and it was in again. Okay, Nika has let two go. So I might have to have a little conversation with her after. And Ellie, her mom, is agreeing with me. Nika's an incredible player, and she takes coaching well. And so we'll see. And so here she goes. She pushes it up. And that was a little pat down slam dunk by Allie. It was like a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot or something. Just right over. That was like a spike of a football after a touchdown. I'm surprised they let that go, but it was beautiful. And Isla serves it into the net. And newsflash, Hazel Hovey from Archie Williams High School is subbing out with Isla and gives a double high five to Molly and a double high five to Avery. Okay, and the Twisters are making some substitutions. It's 14-9 in the second set. We won the first set quite handily, I might add. It was a big lead. I think it was like 25-8 or something. Don't quote me on that, but that was directionally what it was. All right, they're serving it. Nika puts it up nicely. Allie sevs up to Ella, who hits it, kind of slaps it into the net. It's 14-10, so their team's in double digits. And you see Avery and Nika giving high fives and encouragement to one another. Our girls are set up. Where is it going to be? Where is it going to come from? And the girls on the other team, they have their tall girls in. Serves it to Nika. Nika serves it to Allie, who pops it over. That one was going to be out, but Nika got it that time, see? And back to Hazel Hovey, who gets it up to Avery, who gets it up to Molly, who puts it over. And they're going to get, that probably would have been out, but we do it. Ella, back to Ella. Ella, and Nika gets it up again. Back serves to Avery, who's a lefty, who goes across court. This is a long rally, and into the net, and we win the point. That was a lot of hits. Every single person touched that ball, and many touched the ball twice, and a few touched it 3 times. That was how long that rally was. And you just keep Keep it going over. And let the other team make a mistake. And there was Avery saves it. And Allie does this beautiful no look behind her back. Dink shot, dump. And it was almost mean. It was almost unfair. Allie is just incredible at the net today. It's so fun to see. Okay, here's Molly with her serve. Molly has a great serve. They slam it down. Unfortunately, their team makes a mistake and slams it down on their side of the court. And I hope we weren't taunting the girls there. All right, it's 17-10. Molly's serving. Molly has a twin sister that goes to Marin Catholic, and Molly goes to Archie Williams. And here's her serves. And they get it over. Molly is back in the action. Allie sets it to Avery, the left-hander across court. Avery has a really good cross-court shot. Hazel Hovey sets it up to Allie, who now sets up Stewart, who slams it down nicely. Molly is going to set it to Allie, who's now going to set it to Ella, who hits it into the net. So it's 17-11. And a serve ace on their side. They hit the top of the net. The ball's momentum stops and it just dribbles over like a waterfall straight to the ground. It's beautiful. Here goes Hazel Hovey, gets it up to Allie, who passes it over to Stewart and flips it over. It's back at us. Nika serves it back to Allie. Our setter's going to slam it, and that's going to be hard for them to get, and we're going to win it. So Allie has, I think, like 3 kills that I've seen, and now she's serving. We have a substitution. Avery's coming out. Avery did a great job. She's subbing in, and Coco's coming in. All right, Allie is serving. Always a strong serve. Hazel Hovey gets the beautiful dig to Allie, who's going to serve up to Ella. Does this cross-court shot. Ooh, we get that one. And Hazel needs to get it over and gets it over. Does her job from the back. And Hazel gets it up to Allie, who comes out of nowhere. And there was a lot going on in the middle. It's now 18-13 in the second set. All right, the Weft blows in the serve. Big serve. Serves up to Allie, who does a little quick dump over. Oh! Absolute collision course. We need an air traffic controller here. People are bumping into each other. It's really dangerous. Some people need to wear helmets. I'm worrying about a concussion. They serve it up to Hazel Hovey. Hazel digs it, and it goes into the net. And just like that, it's 18-15. There's a little bit of a momentum shift. Clearly, their number 5 is a good server. We need to get the ball up in the air. You've got to get it straight up. They're going to serve it. They're going to serve it back to Nika. Get it straight up when you're setting it. Or you're digging it. And we get it across by Ella. Nice little shot across. They get it back, and Hazel gets it up to Nika, who gets it back to Ella. What an incredible save for you. Those of you at home, how did it put a point? That was a really important point, because it would have been 18-16, instead it's 19-15. And that was really fun. And it was also fun to see my daughter get it. All right, Audrey is serving. It's 19-15. Audrey gets it, and it hits the net. And Nika's mom is saying to everyone, it's all good. It's fine. This stuff happens. So it's 19-16. The other team's doing a rotation. Again, in the back, we have Audrey, Nika, Isla, and in the front, we have Allie, Coco, and I think Stewart. Stewart wearing her purple Nikes today. All right, here it goes. Nika setting up Allie, who sets up Isla, and it's just a little bit too far. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we have a comeback forming. It is 19-17. And the other team is saying, no, you're not going to roll over us like you did in the first set. We're going to make you earn this. Which, by the way, if we win, I'm fine with that. I like winning games, close games. And we had a double hit, an inadvertent double hit, and it is now 19-18. This is now a nail biter officially. They serve it into Nika, who's going to set it up to Allie, who's going to take it herself. Allie says, I'm going to stop the bleeding by myself. And yes, fist bump, ladies and gentlemen, we have Nika serving. It's my favorite person serving. When you need points, you really want to have Nika in. You see what I mean? Nika just creates points somehow. She gets in her team to make mistakes. She gets aces. She's just such a versatile player. I'll quiet down because she's really close to me right here. Her hair is braided. I think her sister Maya braided her hair. She gets it in. See what the other team does. The other team puts it in. Okay, Allie sets it up. Allie says, give it to me. I want it. And there's a little too much juice. And Allie kind of does like a double hop, saying you have to add too much on that. So it is officially 21-19. Let's see who's serving on their side. She's getting way back. So this girl has a big serve to Audrey, to Allie, who serves up Coco. And Coco does a right hand bump, a right hand fake. And Coco's kind of shaking her head because I think she wanted the left hand spike, but got a little bit off balance and got the win. And it doesn't matter. In the books, it's a kill. And, okay, Avery is in. Virginia's daughter. Avery has a beautiful serve when it just needed a little more height. Okay, so we got our lineup. Avery, Nika, Audrey in the back. Allie, Molly, and Isla in the front. Okay. Isla serves it over. They managed to save it. They're going to set it back. Avery gets it up with a double hand. Allie's serving it to Isla, setting it to Isla. Okay, here we go. Audrey. Allie's going to give it to Avery, who's going to spike it, and it goes into the net. It's okay. Okay. This is now officially fun. Oh, that girl had kind of slipped, but she still got it over. Bye, sweetie. Good luck. That's Nika's sister, Maya, saying goodbye. She's getting ready for her game. Audrey gets it up. Oh, no. And that's the equalizer. And we call our first timeout in the last 2 days. Wow. Holy plot twist. You know, that's just what happens. You get overly confident, you get comfortable, you get a little lazy, dare I say. I don't want to critique our daughters, but I will point it out that we've been making some mistakes and unforced errors. We're seeing things in this set, the second set, that I didn't see at all yesterday, and I did not see it all in the first set. And you cannot make mistakes at this level. The other team won't let you. And it is 22-22. It is twos across the board. 22-22, set two. All right. Ball comes in, Nika gets it up. And Isla hits it down. Nika gets it up again to Allie, who sets back to Isla. And it's out. And that is the first lead of the game for the Twisters. The first lead. And our girls are saying, what's going on? Get on the balls of your feet and let's get ready to play. And, we needed that. I'll say that. We needed that. So I would say here, Control-Alt-Delete. It's a brand new game, 22-23. It's a race to two. And we're bringing out Audrey, bringing in Ella for some height at the front. And Ella and Isla's serving. Isla had a hammer of a serve. We're going to get that back. Nika says she'll dig it. Over to Avery, who serves or hits it down the line beautifully. And Allie goes up, and she jumped a quarter of a second too soon. So she was coming down while the ball was coming down. And now we do another rotation. We're bringing in Hazel Hovey. So it is now set point for the Twisters. It is 23-24. And this team from Merced, the Twisters, is not giving up. They're in black and purple, and they came to play, especially after that first set. They reset, so it's 23-24. They serve it up. It's going to Nika, who's going, and it was out. Okay. All right. Let's just, you know what I need? I need a black cherry Gatorade. Give me a second. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest right here, right back here. Introduce yourself.
I'm Coach Scott with Olympus Volleyball Academy.
And where are you from? Where part of the California, Nevada?
Yep, California. We're from Sacramento, so about 2 hours away. So
this is great. Do you do this every tournament?
So
or were you out partying last night?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe, but we won't say it since it's on video here.
Yes.
So I've challenged my team that if they play well, they win. That certain portions of this outfit go on. Yesterday it started, they won their first match, so the pink wig went on. They won their second match, so the pink outfit went on. And then they won their third match, and they put a bunch of pink war paint on my face.
Oh my gosh, this is a great idea. How'd you come up with it? Just for inspiration?
Inspiration, motivation. It's, it's about the girls.
Yeah.
And if this is what it takes for them to play well, I'll do almost anything.
All right.
So,
well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
It's great. You're quite an inspiration.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Good luck to you guys.
Thank you. All right. Well, that was a fun interview. What a great idea, that coach. He puts on a crazier outfit every time the girls do well to give them inspiration. I am not a big Gatorade drinker, but, after that comeback that the Twisters had, I feel like I need a little black cherry shot. So, that was a tough one. It's great for the Twisters, the other team, because they're coming. They're just incredible comeback, a remarkable comeback, and our girls are really going to need to put that past them and just say we can clearly do this. Objectively, we won that first set by a lot, so we know we have it in us. So let's start communicating and let's stop making mistakes. So here they go. Third set, reminder, the third set is to 15. First to 15. And it looks like, see who our coach is putting in here. What does Katie want? I'm seeing Allie. I'm seeing Molly. I'm seeing Isla. And now, newsflash, Stewart is in the back. Okay. So we are clearly mixing it up. We have Audrey and Stewart in the back, and Kaylani is serving. So I love the mix. I love mixing it up. I'm used to seeing Stewart in the net, and let's see what she can do back here. So this will be fun. And this black cherry is really hitting the spot. And okay. Sorry, Stewart is subbing for Nika, so I got a little overly excited about that. But that's fine. So we have Nika, Audrey, and Kaylani serving. Here we go. Third set. Kaylani hammers it over. They get it back. We're setting it up to Isla, who hits it down, and that's going to be a point. Okay. Game on. Third set. And I love the call by the coach to bring in Kaylani, to just kind of bring in our ace server to calm everyone down, because she doesn't make a lot of mistakes and she's so good. Okay, the other team gets it over, get it back, and it's blocked by Allie, but blocked into the antenna. So strong shot by the other team. and good try to block it. It just went out. So it's 1-1. It's 1-1. And reminder for those that joined later, this is a sudden death tournament. You lose, after that you ref, then you go home. And it's a good serve by them. I mean, it kind of just went a little too far in front of Kaylani, and she didn't have the perfect angle on it, and it went out to the left. And they serve it in the net. Okay, it's 2-2. Both team making a little bit of mistakes. Okay, we have Ella subbing in for Audrey, and Isla is serving. Isla has a really strong serve. The other team gets it in. That's going to be in. Isla pops it up. Allie's going to set Ella, and Ella bounces it over. Now we're back. Molly puts it back into play. Allie's going to set Ella. Nope, Molly's going to take it and just bumps it over. And Kaylani gets a nice dig. Allie goes all the way to Ella again. This is the Allie-Ella show. And they go bounce it over. Kaylani knew that was going to happen. Allie sets it up to Molly this time, who has a great spike. And they pass it over. Sorry, they spike it over. Allie's going to serve Ella again. Okay, Isla hits it up. Allie's going to serve Isla, who gets that one over. Oh, wow. Wow, they get that one over. We need to win this point because that's the kind of thing that can give the other side momentum. Ella gets it over. This will not end. Wow, Ella gets it up. Allie gets it up. Kaylani gets it over. Oh, my God, they get it over. Can we get it? They're celebrating too soon over there. You better not celebrate because it's not over. This is the never-ending story. She hits it. And it's, I don't know. I don't know what just happened. It was what? It was out. Those are the tough ones to lose and the great ones to win because there's so many miracle shots, and Hazel Hovey comes in and stands right next to Kaylani and Nika. And Molly's in front of her, and Allie's at the net, and Ella's in the left front. Wow, that last point took a lot out of me. Okay, there's a strong serve. Nika puts it up. Allie just puts it over in the back corner, hoping they weren't going to get it. And she hits it down. Molly hits it down. Wow, this team has found a spark. Nika, I don't know how she did that. Where did that angle come from? The girls popping it back in, and they get it again. It is 2-4. This team from Merced has woken up, and we're just on the wrong side of incredible points, and we called a timeout. Wow. So this game has been a complete plot twist. We won the first set with authority, definitively, exclamation point, underline, ital, bold. We won the first set. Then we were winning the second set definitively, and then guess what happened? They just came back. And we have had two incredible points that the other side celebrated too soon and we got it, then we celebrated too soon. And when you lose those celebrated too soon points, it's a real punch in the stomach. And so it's really maintaining your calm and resetting right now, and that's what these girls are going to have to do. Okay, reminder, it's third set, 2-4, first to 15. We're down by 2. This girl's setting it up, back to Kaylani, who does a nice dig. Allie gets it over to Nika, who just puts it over. And they put it back over, and we pop it down, and that's going to be hard. But they got it, and they push it over. Kaylani pops it up with both hands, and Molly's going to have to get it, and it just wasn't there. Okay. I will say the other team is getting like really inspirational point wins. And there's like this wave of inspiration they're getting. And we're going to have to stop it somehow. We're going to need a big win. Hazel, it's a ace on the other side. Strong serve ace. And the girls are getting a little chirpy. So this is what happened. It's 2-6. We need to lock it down. Bend your knees, hands out. Get ready. That's out! That was out of town. It is 3-6. And I'm seeing Stewart sub for Nika. Stewart's coming to the front. And we have Molly serving. Molly's got a good serve. She pops it over. You know, I will say this about these Twister girls. They're not making many mistakes. Nika picks it up. I'm sorry, Kaylani picks it up. Allie to Stewart, who hits it into the net. And it's now 3-7. And Molly subs out for Ella. So we have Allie, Ella, Stewart in the front, Kaylani, Hazel, and Nika in the back. And it's 3-7. There's a shot to Hazel, who gets it up nicely. Allie serves it over to Ella, who pops it over across court. And Kaylani saves it. Hazel's going to have to do it. And there was a miscommunication. They both looked at each other. Allie and Hazel were both going towards the ball, and then they both stopped at the same time because they were avoiding a collision, and it's now 3-8. There's a pass to Hazel, who gets it up to Allie, who slams it down. Okay, that might be the spark we need. Kaylani's coming out, bringing in Coco, our lefty, and Allie's serving. And she gets an ace. I'm starting to feel a little momentum shift here. Here we go. Allie's serving again, coming into your screen, and it just a sinker ball. Goes over and down, and they weren't there. And it is now 6-8. I'm not going to jinx this. I'm just going to do it. Another one. A beautiful serve to the right. Nika gets it up beautifully. Allie does a serve over to Ella, who's going to pop it down. And we say no. Stewart says no. Stewart goes up, and they call a timeout. Look at that. Okay. Confident, not cocky. No mistakes. The other team is making mistakes. Allie's got a beautiful serve, placing it to where they're not. It is 7-8. I'm not going to jinx this. I'm just going to say, please play calm, play loose, play confidently, and don't make mistakes. And here we are, back in action. Allie is serving. Reminder, it's 7-8 in the third set. First to 15, have to win by 2. Allie serves it over to the right. They pop it over. Nika's going to get it up. Back to Allie, who's going to do a front set to Stewart, who hits it with their fist. And it is now 7-9. It goes a little bit too far. I'm just taking a sip of my black cherry. Hopefully that can give the girls some energy here. Hits it up to Hazel, who gets it up to Allie, who goes all the way over to Stewart, who gets it over. Live to fight another day. Here's Nika to Allie, who's probably going to pop it over, and she does. And she pops it over. It's a little popcorn popper, right back and forth. If you're going to do that, you got to know they're going to do it, and you got to be ready and expect it. Expect the unexpected. That's why volleyball is such a good lesson in life. All right, here we go. Strong serve, and it's off. That's an ace. 11-7. And we have a substitution. Isla for Hazel. And Isla's going to take the back left. A reminder, it's 7-11, 7-11. And she has a strong serve, and Nika gets it. Wow, that girl is strong on their team. And she hits it into the net. Wow. I got to tell you, I mean, everyone is watching this game now, including because the other team is ready to play and our game's going long. Okay, what do we got going on now? We got a substitution, bringing in Audrey for Ella, and Audrey's serving. So that is nice because Audrey's got a great serve. Okay, she's getting the whistle to blow into serve. Audrey's bouncing the ball. I can hear it. I can't see it. And there she comes in and serves it over. Okay, Stewart gets it. Oh, okay. And that's going to be out. It was a nice save. Just dribbled over the net. And it just went a little bit too far when she hit it. It is 7-12. Third set, first to 15 wins. Serves it in to Nika, who gets it up. Ali serves it over to Isla, who slams it down, but they're... Oh, yes! Oh, no! Don't celebrate too soon, and we didn't celebrate too soon. Don't ever turn your back to a volleyball net, and don't ever turn your back to a wave in the ocean. There's your public service announcement. There's Nika. You can hear her. You can't see her. She's bouncing the ball. She has braided hair. She jumps up and has a nice serve. Audrey digs it. Ali sets it. Wow. Wow, there's a lot. That's going to be that. I'll tell you what I saw. Their libero somehow dug it up. It went over, and Isla hit it back with the kill. Just a beautiful play by Isla. There's Nika. Hits it. And they hit it over. Up. Nope. So I don't know. Nope, it's 7-13. Our girls were asking for a replay. I don't know why. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. All I know is 10-13. Okay, Audrey hits it up. Nice save by Ali, and Isla just gets it over. Let's see what they can do. They're going to pop it in. Nika gets it up. She gets it up. Oh my God, that was amazing demonstration of athleticism by all of our girls. They just couldn't get it over. And just like that, it is 10-14. Game a set point, and that was in, and they win. And that's it. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Okay, well, like I said, a plot twist. I wouldn't have expected that after the first set, but that's what happens. You start making mistakes, the other team exploits it, and credit to the other team. They totally came back and got that. So that's a wrap. We are going to go ref now, and then we're getting home. And so I might be home a little earlier than I thought. So there's some good news to that. But I would have liked to see to win this, get home late and watch them play a little bit more. So we'll see you at the next tournament. Thanks, everyone.